Property fraud, which involves using fake deeds to illegally take someone's home, is a growing crime in Central Florida. Tonight, we reveal how prosecutors say one man pulled off such a scheme and fraudulently took ownership of 2 different houses.
News 6 investigator Mike DeForest joins us now. Mike, you have told us about this guy before.
Matt, last year, my News 6 investigation prompted authorities to look deeper into Javon Walden and allegations that he used fake deeds to defraud 2 different families out of their homes. Now, following our story, Walden was arrested and is now awaiting trial. Tonight, we're learning how his alleged crime went down. When Charles Gadsden died 2 years ago, he left behind a very generous gift for his neighbor, his home, or at least it appeared that way on paper. As this quitclaim deed shows, Charles Gadsden transferred ownership of his property for free to Javon Renard Walden, a convicted felon who lived across the street. But there are some problems. As you can see on this obituary, Charles Gadsden died on November 13th, 2020. The deed was notarized on November 20th, 1 week later.
Okay, it's impossible for him to come back from the dead to sign a deed in front of a notary.
Gadsden's sister says her late brother's signature on his driver's license looks nothing like his signature on the deed.
The deed was fake, 100% fake.
Prosecutors agree and have charged Walden with organized fraud. As he awaits trial, we are now learning how authorities believe Walden pulled off the scheme.
You are not the target of this investigation, okay?
Alphrenisha Perkins is the notary who signed the deed and placed her notary stamp on it.
Did you know Javon before the notary?
No.
You had no idea?
Perkins told investigators that Javon Walden found an ad for her notary business on Google.
The top was there.
Okay.
Perkins says much of the document Walden gave her was blank and that the signature of Charles Gadsden was added later. Perkins, who had been a notary for a little more than a year, told investigators she did not understand how a quitclaim deed worked and did not realize the person transferring the property, Gadsden, needed to be present.
No, I did not know that.
Around the same time, prosecutors say Walden tried to take possession of another home, the home where his childhood friend Jeremy Hanger used to live, until Hanger was locked up in jail for drug offenses.
That's where I was raised at. That was my grandfather's house. When he passed away, he left it to my mother.
According to this deed, Hanger's mother, Judith Hanger Swindle, transferred the property to Javon Walden in December 2020. But as this death certificate shows, she died in 2017, 3 years earlier. The deed appears to be notarized by Lori Lawhorn, who told investigators she met up with Walden and another man at this gas station to witness the signing.
I did not do this.
Okay.
I did not do this.
But Lawhorn says she refused to notarize the document because it contained several discrepancies. So how did her notary rubber stamp seal end up on the deed? While parked at the gas station, Lawhorn believes one of the men may have used her stamp without her knowledge.
My stuff was sitting on the back of my vehicle.
And then forged her signature. Now, from his jail cell, Jeremy Hanger hired a lawyer and stopped Walden from taking his family's home. The family of Charles Gadsden was not so lucky. Records show Walden sold the dead man's home to an unsuspecting buyer for $70,000. Gadsden's family is now going through the court system trying to get it back. As for Javon Walden, he has pleaded not guilty to organized fraud.
Wow.
I have never heard of meeting a notary at a gas station. That seems strange. But Mike, you've covered several stories about property fraud. How can people protect themselves from it?
Well, first of all, when it comes to meeting in a gas station, there are these mobile notaries that will meet you. So that is not uncommon for that to happen. But this type of fraud is becoming more and more common. And one way you might be able to stop it is by, you really can't stop it, but you can actually catch this early. And that's because several counties in our area have these fake deed alerts, these property fraud alerts. We've posted a list of all the counties that offer this free service on our website, clickorlando.com. But basically, it just alerts you if there's a real estate transaction done in your name.
And some people are actually now taking advantage of that story since you're reporting. We hear more and more people are signing up, trying to be proactive to protect themselves.
It's really the only way you can watch out for yourself is signing up for one of these free services. Otherwise, it can happen to you and you don't realize it until months, years later.
It can't hurt. Mike, thank you.
Seems like